Hey guys, I'm back. I want to share something, and it's really not directly music related. It's life related, but I want to share it. That's why I like having this channel so I can talk to you. Um, I do things kind of based on feeling and then also impulse. And so something got me to pick up this book that I that has been very helpful to me over the years, and it's called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. Now, this is not an endorsement for Mr. Ruiz, okay? This book helped me, and I just want to share something, okay? I'm going to read something from this, okay? Now, the first thing I want to say is I used to use this book in my work as a mental health specialist. Before I was doing community work out in the community, I taught at the rehab center, which I really enjoyed. Groups like mental health awareness, assertiveness, positive thinking, medication education, relapse prevention, okay? And interestingly, one of the staff members who I worked with at Community Alliance, who's actually quite an ass, if you see this, you know I'm telling the truth, he turned me onto this book. What was cool is the book just kind of freed him up to just be the asshole that he is, and not worry about it. But the book is called The Four Agreements. I do recommend it. The first thing I want to say is what are the four agreements? Then I want to read this one little thing because I needed this, okay? I'm human and I'm fragile like everybody else, and I forget I forget wisdom. So these are the four agreements he suggests, and they've helped me considerably. And you can argue with them if you want for whatever reason. I don't know why you would, but that's just my opinion. Number one, be impeccable with your word. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. As you have seen in my videos, I still struggle with that. I'll get on here and bitch about artists and music and stuff because I'm human. I need this reminder. I need to work on that, okay? The other thing I want to share with you folks is I wrote this book publishing company several times as a professional trying to get permission to use this. I never heard anything. Fuck convention. Number two, don't take anything personally. And this is where we all fuck up royally. Don't tell me you don't. We all do. I do. Check out what he says. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. And when you're immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. I needed this reminder. This is so powerful and so true and yet so hard. We want to take things personally. We want to defend our stance, but when I stop and think about it, the only stance is in my head. The only person living in my head is me. So if someone doesn't agree with me, so what? And if I don't agree with you, so what? But that's a hard lesson to learn and to live by. Number three, don't make assumptions. And we do this all the time. And people, I'm telling you, this is the one that I really want to get back on in shape on because this helped me a lot. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstandings, sadness, and drama. With just this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. It has a lot to do with why I explain myself over and over again and why when I'll say something, I'll kind of say, oh, but come on, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that it's the human thing is to not hear what the person says, but hear what's in your reality. And I'm already aware of that, so I try to express things as often and as clearly as possible, trying to get what I'm saying and thinking across to you, okay? But we make assumptions and we hurt ourselves with assumptions all the time. All the time. The fourth agreement. Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy as opposed to sick. Under any circumstance, simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Those are very helpful to me. Whatever you're thinking, I just wanted to share this with you. This shit has really helped me and it liberates me, and I needed to revisit this. At the end of the book, I want to read a little bit too. Like I said, I try to get permission. So if someone from the publishing company happens to see me reading this on camera and wants to have a fit, I asked you fuckers, okay? This anger or this irritation that's always in me is well justified in this crazy ass motherfucking world, okay? Just use your imagination and a tremendous thing will happen. Imagine that you have the ability to see the world with different eyes whenever you choose. Each time you open your eyes, you can see the world in a different way. Okay, so using your imagination, imagine that you have permission to be happy and to really enjoy your life. Your life is free of conflict with yourself first and with others. Imagine living your life without fear of expressing your dreams. You know what you want, what you don't want, and when you want it. You are free to change your life the way you really want to. You are not afraid to ask for what you need, to say yes or no to anything or anyone. Imagine this now. Imagine living your life without the fear of being judged by others. You no longer rule your behavior according to what others may think about you. You are no longer responsible for anyone's opinion because we can't do anything about it. We try to influence, that's all we can do. You have no need to control anyone, and no one controls you either, which is my big bitch about a lot of organized things. Control. Control is self-serving. It doesn't mean these people know anything. Matter of fact, people that attempt to control others are the most dangerous motherfuckers on this planet. And that includes all you politicians. Obama, Romney, all you fake bitches. Suck my ass. Imagine living your life without judging others. You can easily forgive others and let go of any judgments that you have. You don't have the need to be right. When I say these things, I don't know that I'm right. It's just what makes sense to me. I'm just sharing it. I know I don't have the need to be right. I just live by this because it's working for me, okay? I'm sharing it because it makes sense to me. But it's not because I want to be right. Matter of fact, many times I don't like being right because what I'm seeing is not good. And I'll keep saying, hey, 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 and then boom, and then it's like, and it sucks because it's like, well, I told you. I don't want to be right. It's obvious, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's doing this, whoa, whoa. And I'll say to them, I told you. And it's not about being egotistical or right. It's so fucking obvious. Wake up, people! You don't have the need to be right. And you don't need to make anyone else wrong. You respect yourself and everyone else, and they respect you in return. You know, I've been working on living like this for a while now. It does. I do know that this is real. It's made my life so much better. A little bit more, okay? I know I'm reading a lot from this book. Like I said, I contacted this company several times to get permission. This is information that some of you all, like me, really need. Feel me? Okay. Imagine living without the fear of loving and not being loved. You are no longer afraid to be rejected, and you don't have the need to be accepted. You can say, I love you, with no shame or justification. You can walk in the world with your heart completely open and not be afraid to be hurt. That's a tough one, isn't it? This is the last one I'll read. Imagine that you love yourself just the way you are. You love your body just the way it is. And you love your emotions just the way they are. You know that you are perfect just the way you are. Okay? Just felt like sharing that. I needed it. Okay, I needed to brush up. I need to try to pay more attention. And I need to stay in touch with my center and let it flow out more, okay? I need to let go more of some mental anguish and crap that I hold on to. The blues is one of those issues. And, you know, you need to let it go, you know, and it's hard. You know, I want to rail against it, you know, what it's done to me. Like anybody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck except for me. I really do need to let it go. Among some other things, you know what I'm saying? Just wanted to share that, guys, okay? Have a good day. Talk to me about this.